Hello, welcome back. My name is Mary. I am the divine feminine in Christ. I am the leading twin flame. I am the female that is been chosen to lead the collective 144,000 and humanity. Anyways, I'm also a prison activist here in Alabama, and also a prison activist that covers the 50 states of the United States. Also, I'm a practitioner of the light. So, and I blend my my magical gifts and abilities in with my prison activism. So, therefore, I am the one that holds the keys to release the slaves and the inmates and the prisoners and lead them out of the dark prisons. Anyways, we're doing it. I got delayed today. I had to take care of my neighbor earlier. She was in need, so I had to help her with her thing she had going on earlier today. So it kind of got me delayed and behind from getting these readings out. Let me get this description, all the information that needs to go in here. Anyways, we're introducing a new service reading that I'll be adding to the readings I'm doing weekly. It is the going to be the collective inner child healing readings. I have inner child healing cards here to help those of you that are doing your inner work, to help you to find discover what areas of your inner child needs to be healing, as well as the shadow reflection is to help you put a light out, on your things that is hidden, that you the collective is unaware of, to help you to overcome it, heal it, integrate it, embrace it. That way it turns you into your true authentic self, and brings you back to wholeness, what was meant for you to become, because how do I word this? So those that are unaware don't need to seek outside yourself to feel whole, or I can help you bring back all your parts and your pieces that has been missing for millenniums and lifetimes after lifetimes, and help you bring all your pieces back to your true self, to become your true self. That is my job, my role, my position, and me being the higher rank earth angel and an ascended master. I'm also ascended master Mary and the human earth angel. Anyways, that'll be another video. But there's going to be new things being added to this channel starting this week. So therefore, we'll be discussing that later. Let me get all the information that y'all need to know in this under this video. That way everybody has something to come back to later. But anyways, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That way I'll know, that way you'll know when I go live. Also, it puts your name on my list to be entered into the drawing that I'm supposed to be having on June 21st. Jesus said he himself, not me, may change that date. I don't know if it does change to, a couple of weeks or whatever. I will inform everyone of the new change date. But anyways, I've noticed I've gotten a couple of new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. But those that have not subscribed yet, please do not miss your chance to be entered into my drawing. Please become a subscriber and hit the notification bell. That way you won't miss the information, because the information that will be coming out this week on this channel, the complete divine truth from the spirit of truth, which is me, will be revealed this week on this channel, and no one needs to miss it. because this is, because there's some things I need to be addressing to twin flames, the true twin flames, because it's a collective thing. Anyways, I will let y'all know later this week of what this is. Okay. All right. Let me get this. That way I can get to this reading right quick. It's going to be short and sweet. So
earlier in the day. Needed to reach the power of the history of our country. The 37th. Tuesday discussing changes since Russia invaded Ukraine. He's saying to move on when his current term expires. News.
All right, I'm almost finished. Just wanted me to include these other information here. Just about done, folks. Please bear with me.
And I don't want to go home.
Okay. Finally. Sorry, I had to put all the information in there that he wanted me to put in there. But anyways, yeah. Okay, we got it. Let me turn this down that way there ain't no echo, and I will go ahead and get started with this. Let me answer my client right quick, and then I will be with you just one second. All right. Oh, we want to turn it down, not up. Okay. Anyway, all right. Let me reintroduce myself. Thank you for new subscribers, for newly subscribing. Y'all see this right here? Like, this is why he's been preparing me for the last 3 months to get together. Having to get them all. Saying I'm going to be re-educating the collective and anybody else that comes, because I am the true beacon of light of Christ, true embodiment. There is no embodiment like mine. I am the true, authentic embodiment of the light of Christ. I am the beacon that's calling out, that is all the lost is searching for, the true light. Nothing false about this one here. Anyway. So I'll be going into the educating, teaching, and all this soon. I'll be taking all of this. I got 3 bins making books. Anyways, y'all just be patient. But that will be coming soon. Hopefully, probably starting July or August. I don't know. Just guided by him, by my beloved, by my counterpart. We are the head female, head male. So we're the ones y'all wait for. We are twins separated by incarceration, just like Mary Magdalene and Jesus was in the beginning. So, anyways, I don't talk and do a whole bunch of this. I demonstrate and show. I don't need validation outside myself. I am to teach the women and the men because I am masculine and feminine, healed, complete, and stay in balance in my female vessel. So therefore, I listen to my beloved only. I don't listen to man. I am educated fully in the, and trained in the spirit, not by any man. No humans ever taught me, trained me, nothing. I am fully led, taught, and trained in the spirit on all areas. So I am the spirit of truth, and I am the true divine wisdom. I am the true wise woman. I'm also Native American. I am Cherokee Irish. I've been many nationalities, many races and everything, and y'all will learn the difference. I am to teach and illuminate all this false, dark, shadow shit that's been done in the shadows. I am to expose it and bring it to light and teach y'all the truth. To discern, to learn how to discern between the real and the fake. So, once again, my name is Mary, not something I stole or robbed from somebody else. I was born with, and I've been married for many lifetimes, not just this one. Also, I am Mary Ann in this lifetime, but I've been Mary Ann in the other lifetimes as well. Been married in the majority of them, and Ann in the other. So y'all put that together, and what we got? The true bride, right? The authentic, not something that was stolen or identity, because spiritual identity theft is also against God's law and man's law as well. So therefore, I don't know what. There's a bunch of fake women out there. They're trying to claim something that ain't even theirs. And sorry, he said he's only one man with a big God, but he's one man. And the one man is having one wife to have one marriage to, but he don't know why or how. I tell him it's sad because you're just sexy, beloved. He don't know how this happened, but it needs to come to a stop, and I'm to stop it because they're robbing me because they're trying to copy and imitate me, but I'm the one doing the work. See, where does it begin? We don't know where it ends or begins. Because there's anyways, taking up 3 notebooks. 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, 4 page, 5 page, 6 page, 7 page, 8 pages. And it's still continuing to keep going and going and go. The list don't end. He's had me stop at 301. 301 brides of Christ. Sophia, Lady Wisdom, Holy Spirit. And they all got the same attacking, competitive, hateful, prideful, spiritual ego spirit. Trying to be me. Because they want the power, the fame, and the control. And I'm just trying to be me and my beloved's woman. And none of these 301 women know the man. They want his name, but they don't want the man. But anyways, be educated about that too. Because they didn't know that that title came with a whole lot of things, that it was destined for that only one true hidden right. It's a sin against me. Yeah, there's penalties. He's left it to my discretion, since I am the true only hidden bride. Anyways, still writing names down. These are the ones. Shortly, y'all see no more of these lying, conniving, deceiving women channels exist anymore. Just watch, pay attention. They're going down one by one. They all pop. I'm the spirit of truth, and I'm to illuminate all falseness, to re-educate to the truth. Because the ones that are truly going and truly following Christ and truly worshiping one God, they're going to be the ones to find me and follow. Because I'm taking it to it. Because these other ones, false kingdoms, and those that are following the false kingdoms and the false ones and false doctrines and staying with it, y'all are going to be banished with them. There's no need trying to attack me, because I'm protected fully by the Spirit of Christ and in his blood. I am the true counterpart. I never lust after him, because I fell in love with a man before I knew what his spirit was called. All right, anyways. So, I am seated with Christ in the place of influence, power, and authority, where I reign and rule with him. Christ has settled and made his home in my heart by faith, and his dwelling will be here physically with me once he's released. His body's released from being incarcerated. He's about done with that human experience. So therefore, y'all are losing a lot of time following false hope to these false illusionists giving you false hope and giving you false dates, because the only one that truly knows when all this has happened is the real bride. And even she's sworn to secrecy, because only her and Christ know when this is all going down. Nobody else. Not the ones that want to be them leading churches, not the ones that want to be starting churches. I mean, because all these is about to go away, because nobody was given the authority to have this ministry, that ministry, that they did it of their own what do you call a claim, he said. That none of them have authority, and he did not send none of them. But there's more division and confusion in the religion, to where nobody knows the difference between religion and spirituality. He said that's what's ended right there. But anyways, those that are slowly but surely finding the true light, you're coming to the right place. Always test the spirit, no matter who you listen to, who you watch. Stop paying attention to the fleshly bodies, he said, and start listening to the spirit of each individual, because it's running rampant right now. And you will know the day, because you need to know the difference between God's spirit and Antichrist and Lucifer's and the Jezebel and the spirit of error, because they're counterfeit. There's counterfeit wisdom and counterfeit spirits going out here mocking the true woman of the Holy Spirit, the true bride, the true Lady Wisdom, that does not embody none of it. Not in dress, not in speech, not in manner, not in nothing. Everything you can clearly hear has been practiced, reading from, but not authentically demonstrating. Too many actors out here. Therefore, the very quality of his personality, his beauties and graces are evident in and expressed through me. In Jesus' name, amen. But anyways, those that are tired of receiving false things, would you rather know the truth or continue to live in a lie? Jesus wants to know, would y'all rather know the truth, even though it hurts or it may strike you? Would you rather know the truth or continue to live in lies and stay in illusions and never be free? Because the truth surely will set you free, he said. Well, that's my job. I don't like this public shit, but it comes with the job. I'm being put out to the world before him, because I'm announcing my beloved that's about to be coming out in prison walls. I'm the one leading the prisoners out the dungeons. So anyway, and I'm getting tired, and he's not gonna let me sit back and keep being silent when I got hateful harlot women trying to steal my identity. I have enough of that in the physical realm without them going to the spiritual. Well, that's okay. They want to find I am the true warrior bride. They pick. Yeah, because you want to get ghetto, we'll get ghetto, because I'm straight from the ghetto. But anyways, you ain't worked a day in your life, but you want to steal a title? All right, well, let's see if you physically die for that title. None of you would. None of you have. I didn't know that was part of the bargain. All right, let's get to this. All right, this is the inner child reading. I'm going to be doing this added to the other readings I'll be doing weekly. All right, this layout is short and sweet, and it's called child. We're starting with the letter C first, and it is these are a new deck. When I ordered it, I received the daggum guidebook. I didn't receive the deck of cards. So I had to buy me a blank deck and make my own. I can't draw, so I just wrote, what the meaning of the cards are. But anyways, it's to help the collective, because I'm a healed phenomenon inside and out, because I am the healer of all ages. I have ancient healing powers and gifts I didn't know I was born with. I'm a natural healer, not only for myself, but for others. And for, every step I take barefooted, I'm healing earth, because I am that personification, living human walking Mother Earth. I didn't ask to be. But anyways, I inherited a bunch of children. But they picked the best mother they could, because I never knew I was a natural nurturing spirit. But anyways, I'm honored. All right. C represents you. The first card is Ace of Crystals. Let's see where you're at in your healing journey, so you'll know what you need to be healing as far as your inner child goes. Collective. All right. Okay, I do have the Facebook group of Mining Jesus's ministry. It's private. That there no false light whatsoever gets in there, because I was born with strong spiritual discernment and discerning of spirits. Those are my abilities. I've got more, but anyways, this weekend I'm going to have a special video. It's a conference, and I will be introducing some other people to my subscribers and to other future subscribers, so everyone will know what's going on, who I am, and will be, because they will also be included in this building of the new kingdom of New Jerusalem in the new holy city, and we're in all this. Okay, you. We're starting with C, which represents you. And it's the Ace of Crystals. Tell me we passed 11:11, but anyways, I brought y'all on in. I'm going back here. Dad's calling me to bed. All right. Ace of Crystals. In Northern folklore and legend, a belief exists that during the winter months, when the earth is silent and asleep under her blanket of snow, the gnomes are busy weaving crystals from the light of the moon, sun, and stars. When the rebirth of springtime arrives, the gnomes offer these precious gems to the sky, and through the gentle rain of springtime, magnificent rainbows are created. The hardworking gnomes in this card has uncovered a beautiful crystal for you. The time has come for you to accept the promise of hope, unity, and abundance. And I guess that's why they're guided for me to introduce this tonight and introduce who I am to those that, because I'm about to be unraveled completely. Because the bride, the true hidden, is coming out of the wilderness now. I'm on my 11th year. So what does that tell you? I mean, y'all done been through tribulations and not shit happened to you because I've been carrying you through it. I don't know about all these other damn fake wilderness experience because they're all copying the real one. You know what I mean? It started off being flattering, but now it's getting damn big. When you're trying to kill me by witchcraft, oh no, it's time for me to come out and kick your ass. I can do it spiritually or physically, it doesn't matter because I am the real one. He messed with the right one, little girls. He chose a real woman because he designed that woman and trained that woman and perfected her to his image. And ain't none of y'all his image. Not spirit, not soul, not nothing of him. He wants me to strongly stress that none of these women are of him, nor a part of him, and they don't share nothing with him. Not one, not even an ounce of blood, he said. They are not of Christ. All right. The promise of hope, unity, and abundance that this crystal brings. The rainbow in the sky is a bridge uniting heaven and earth, and that's who I am. I am the bridge that's uniting, that's bringing the spiritual to the physical. The rainbow in the sky is a bridge uniting heaven and earth and representing the harmony of all people. The Chinese call the rainbow the Tai Chi, or great ultimate, uniting yin and yang. When the ace of crystal appears in your reading, great potential is being uncovered. And tremendous possibilities are present in your life. That's why I'm being presented to you and humanity and the collective right now. I'm being unveiled. All right. For this card depicts a dynamic rebirth on a physical level. You may be birthing something magical, be it a baby, a business, a book, a relationship, or a new phase of self-expression. You are blessed by the presence of the glorious crystal brought to you by this humble gnome. An ace in any suit says, yes, begin anew. I am your new waters. I am the one offering new life for those that are truly seeking a new way, a new life, because I am the truth, the light, and the way. I know the way, and I'm taking you straight to my beloved, to Christ, your Father. Right. Many ideas and dreams that have been hidden for years are now revealed. Join the light of a new day. Blessed be. My twin. Yeah, he's sending me a song. Nobody gonna love you like I do. All right, but anyways, we are twins that are in a physical relationship, in physical union, but separated by incarceration. There's a difference between twins in separation and twins separated by incarceration. Just because they're separate, their bodies are separated by incarceration, does not make them separated. They're together, but their bodies are not living together. You see what I'm saying? wanted me to explain the difference on that because we are the leading twins that are leading, and what happens in our relationship affects the collective. So therefore, when we get our physical, permanent reuniting physically, the others will follow too. And we're just about there. All they got to do is open the visitations back up, the in-person visitations back up to the prison, and we reunite physically that way. And then when they release him, then yeah, there's going to be a lot of earthquakes in areas that's never had an earthquake, in cities and states that's never had earthquakes. And when you start getting them earthquakes, no, daddy's home. Mama and daddy is joined physically. It's going to be a time to celebrate then, and then get ready for the wedding because it's coming around the corner. Anyways, let's get to this, because daddy's pulling me to the bed. He told me hurry up. All right. I'm picking up somebody's anxiety. I don't know who's watching, but anyways, let's see if I can help you out with some of that stuff. I feel help me. Whoever has got anxiety, I am picking up on. Let go of the anxiety so I can transmute it for them into the light. Thank you. All right. Watching. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I go live. Also, it puts your name on my list to be added into the drawing I'm having on June 21st. Next week, actually, I think. Yeah, it's next week. The weekend. I'm not, no, it's next week. It's next week. Anyways, this channel speaks of this. We co-creating, me and Jesus together is co-creating new things for this channel because this is the true church that is being built right now. The real church. And y'all gonna know it all this week. Because everything's gonna be unveiled this week on this channel, he said. All right, the second card is the 8, which represents all right, represents H, which is your goal. And it is the Hermit card, which is a Virgo element. Well, sign. And it represents Snow White. Like I said, I can't draw, so I'm doing good. But what cards on there, because that's why I haven't done introduced this style read before, because I had to wait to get me some blank ones so I made my own. I was like, well, what do I do? And he helped me make my own cards for this, because they only sent me the guidebook, and I got it from one of them half-off book thingies. So, but here it suits the purpose. It'll be helping me help y'all heal and point out what you need healing. Because if it resonates with you, then it's a message for you. Please don't be like the rest of these. That I am not like these other readers. I'm not going to stay here and give you a whole bunch of powers, abilities, it gives them, and say that is for everybody. I'm not, because that just like everybody claims my read, and it's a direct message for me, because I am the one that holds the supreme gifts and abilities and all, like Christ. But everybody gonna claim it. Not everybody's gonna be that powerful. Sorry. Just ain't gonna happen. It was only ever meant for male, female, 2 special individuals. And that's what's wrong with the world today. Everybody's trying to be chiefs, and they ain't no Indians running around. Everybody's killing each other out because they're all trying to be chiefs, and they ain't shit. Nothing. Not even a rock, he said. He said, yeah, it's time for y'all to learn, because judgment's coming. It's already here. It's just that coming in a different form. All right. So we got the hermit. Let's see what the hermit's got to say, which is Snow White. Snow White, where you at? There's Rapunzel, the big bad wolf, guardian angel, Sleeping Beauty, Jack and the Beanstalk, Alice in Wonderland. Ah, we found Snow White. All right. Hidden within the fairy tale of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is a major lesson concerning service to humanity. This is what your inner child is. This reading is what your inner child is trying to say to you, collective, that you're not understanding or paying attention to. And that's why he wanted me to introduce this tonight so I can help those that are stuck, you know, because your inner child is wanting to come out, wanting you to acknowledge where it's been repressed for God knows how long. All right. Concerning service to humanity and the utilization of wise discernment. Just before Snow White is born, her mother is sewing and pricks herself with a needle. As the blood flows, she wishes for a child with lips as red as blood, skin as white as snow, and hair as black as ebony. She got a wish. Snow White soon comes into the world, but her mother dies during the birth. Snow White's stepmother is a beautiful but wicked, vain, and jealous queen. When she asked the magic mirror, symbolizing the search for perfect beauty, an aspect of the sign Virgo, which I know a fake imitator that is a Virgo, but she is false as hell. I've been exposing her. The more she attacks, the more I expose. The more she attacks, the more I expose. Because I don't fight with little girls. You want to fight, we fight. It don't matter, spiritual or the earth. All right. The mirror replies, Snow White. The queen is so angry that she then orders a huntsman to kill Snow White, see, and bring back her heart as proof of the deed. The huntsman, representing humanity, mortality, and humility, has compassion for the young girl, lets her go, and brings back the heart of a young animal for the stepmother. Snow White, at 7 years of age, is alone in the forest, seeking her shelter, the hidden bride. It's representing the hidden bride, basically. Seeking shelter and protection. She is on a symbolic wisdom pilgrimage. She finds a small cottage with 7 beds and seven bowls. The number 7 signifies a major spiritual transition. When the dwarves find her after working all day in the diamond mines, she is fast asleep in one of their beds. In the original version of the story, the dwarves are gnomes. The gnomes represent earthly wisdom, which they're trying to disguise it as divine wisdom, God wisdom, which is not God wisdom, it's earthly and man wisdom of the person's self. It's their own wisdom. With true divine wisdom must come with life experience, Jesus said. If it does not have the life experience, you do not gain the true divine wisdom, the knowledge or understanding or nothing which you misguide others to false illusion, which causes deception. And he said that is stopping now, not tomorrow, but now. He's done tired of it, and he said he's ending it, even if he's got to do it himself. All right. Because no more is his people going to be misled and misguided any longer. It's time to pick out the true ones and throw away the false ones. All right. The inner light shining from within the depths of our planet. Snow White begins to grow into her higher wisdom by taking care of the gnomes, cleaning their house, and making meals for them. The wicked queen finds out that Snow White is still alive by asking the magic mirror again, who is the fairest in the land. Over many years, the stepmother tries to kill Snow White 3 more times. The first time, disguised as a merchant selling lace, the queen gives some material to Snow White, who pulls it too tight around her waist. She faints due to a restriction of her breathing, which is spirit, and is found by the gnomes, who revive her. In the second encounter, the stepmother transforms herself into a woman selling combs. Snow White is tricked again and buys one, poisoning her head and scalp ego identity. The gnomes rescue her once again. In the third experience, the stepmother changes herself into an old woman selling apples that she has secretly poisoned. Snow White, still lacking in wise discrimination, takes a bite of a poisoned apple and appears to fall dead. Actually, she falls into a deep coma from which the gnomes cannot revive her. The earthly wisdom has run its course, and Snow White is ready for her final initiation, which Snow White is representing me, personified. So this is why these cards fell out the way they did. I didn't pull them; they fell out. All right. The earthly wisdom has run its course, and Snow White is ready for her final initiation. She cannot stay in the cottage darkness forever. So the gnomes place her in a glass coffin where the light streaming through the forest can illuminate her body, heart, and soul. She needs to come into the light, the inner service, dutiful work for the gnomes, cleaning, nurturing others, being humble has been completed. The prince comes, which is Jesus. He picks her up, takes her to his horse, and as he carries her, the piece of poisoned apple is dislodged from her throat. This is a symbolic clearing of the throat chakra and a re-empowerment of Snow White's primal wisdom, united with her animus, the prince, which is her counterpart or beloved. She has become crowned, seventh chakra, in wholeness and life. Traditionally, this card is the major arcana, is known as the hermit, and is often portrayed as a wide old man or woman crowned. Through the pilgrimage and audacy of Snow White, we learn about becoming whole when all the aspects of the soul life and personality life are fused and integrated. Living in an isolated or separate state will not bring happiness and contentment. The active work we are called to do in life is only partially physical, emotional, and mental. There is also our soul work, our service to humanity, the opportunity and challenge to be a light to the world. That's what I am. The true, almost only, but I got other lights protecting my light because I am the main light. Without my light, you all stay in darkness. I thought I was just joining the light, but no, I am the main heartbeat of the light. Didn't ask for it. Didn't even know I was it, but they quickly woke me up and showed me who I was. I didn't hear it. I didn't have a vision or nothing. I was shown while I'm awake who I am, truly am. Okay. When this card appears in your reading, you may be at a critical point in your journey towards spiritual enlightenment. Reflect on your recent travels, studies, and interpersonal experiences. Be discriminating in your choice of business associates and personal companions. Let your earthly life mirror your soul's longing to be of service to humanity and all the kingdoms of nature. Banish those aspects of yourself that are petty, vindictive, and harmful to others. Allow your words, heartfelt love, and understanding to form an inner radiant light that can heal friends, relatives, and the greater community. Traditional tarot archetype is the Hermit, and the zodiacal ruler is Virgo for this card. Wow, powerful message for the collective. I'm glad they guided me to do this, introduce this new service read to the collective for the channel. All right, now we're on to I, which represents this represents your ego, I for ego. And it's the Hierophant, and it's Taurus rules. It's the wizard. See what the Wizard of Oz has to say. That's me saying music. Yeah.
Pleading not guilty to a host of criminal charges over his dealing with classified material. Is likely to last months.
The wizard. In traditional tarot decks, the fifth card of the major arcana is known as the Pope, often seen as a rather rigid ruler of the church and a cold figure anchoring Christian teachings on our planet. He possesses the mysterious keys to heaven and earth. In the 7th century, some tarot deck designers renamed this figure the Hierophant, connecting this being with the high priest, which is Jesus of Egypt, and other ancient cultures who were specially and rigorously trained to be initiators or disciples on the spiritual path. Many eccentric writers have pointed to a mysterious Hierophant who initiated Neophytes in the Great Pyramid thousands of years ago. Plato and even Jesus, in some accounts, are said to have experienced this magical event. In Inner Child cards, this archetype has become the wizard, who is not only an initiator and hierophant, but a kind, sensitive, and compassionate teacher as well, just like Jesus and just like me. All right. From our childhoods, we may associate various images with this figure. There is the Wizard of Oz, an impostor who hides behind the curtain. There is the sorcerer in whose chambers Mickey Mouse labors in Walt Disney's Fantasia. Then, of course, there is Merlin, guide and spiritual teacher to young King Arthur. However, the figure who best exemplifies the qualities of the wizard in this deck is the wizard Gandalf of J.R.R. Tolkien's epic story, The Lord of the Rings, composed in 3 volumes entitled The Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, and The Return of the King. This trilogy has thrilled children and adults for several decades now. It is a thoroughly magical and mesmerizing tale that introduces us to the inhabitants of Middle Earth: hobbits, dwarves, elves, ents, tree beings, the Nazgul, or Black Riders, the orc demons, the planetary crystal globes or far-seeing stones, serpents, monsters, the wizard Gandalf, the Dark Lord, Sauron, and so many others. While the entire plot is too long and complex to summarize here, the main story revolves around the need to destroy the one ring that can insidiously control the owner and that holds power over other rings devised to keep dwarves, humans, and elves under the spell of Sauron. Frodo, a beloved hobbit, becomes the primary ring bearer, and he and his many companions join in a fellowship to return the ring to the Shadowland of Mordor, where it can be destroyed, eliminating the malevolent power of the ring on life in Middle Earth. Gandalf, with his staff of wisdom, the sword Glamdring, and the horse Shadowfax, plays the part of wizard, magician, spiritual teacher, and guardian to Frodo and the hobbits. He also is the foil and nemesis to Sauron. Gandalf, as an emissary of the divine consciousness overlighting Middle Earth, warns Frodo, representing the child spirit of the journey of life, about the nefarious power contained within the One Ring. He tells Frodo how it can corrupt and entice the wearer and eventually wrap the bearer's personality until it becomes a vehicle for and tool of the Dark Lord Sauron. The relationship between Frodo and Gandalf is a clear example of the modern rapport between student and master, child and wise elder. One of the main lessons that Frodo learns in this true spiritual power is not within the One Ring, but within the ring of fellowship. One's circle of friends, loved ones, and companions on the path of life. Thus, the Lord of the Rings speak of the higher meaning of group consciousness and the beauty of community life in what would be a new age on the horizon for humanity. When this card appears in your reading, a spiritual teacher is on the scene. and I am the spiritual teacher. Hold on a minute. Okay, I don't know what it's doing. It's doing something new. Okay, one of the main lessons for Frodo learns that true spiritual power is not within one ring, but within the ring of fellowship. All right. I lost it. Hold on. Okay. When this card appears in your reading, a spiritual teacher is on the scene. That is me. I'm being introduced now. All right. Who is inspiring you at this time? I'm giving you your collective read. Is there a new field of study to explore? There's going to be many fields that I'm going to be teaching. All right, see the realms of music, art, literature, philosophy, religion, history, and nature as pathways to higher knowledge. I'm going to be sharing my ancient divine wisdom and my ancient knowledge that I hold to give you clear understanding of all of Jesus's true teachings, of him and Mary Magdalene's beginning ministry. I am the legacy, finishing it in this lifetime. We've come back in new bodies to finish the legacy we started. All right. Build a bridge between the child within that seeks answers and the higher self that continually offers jewels of enlightenment through dreams, visions, promptings, and intuitive flashes. When breakthroughs occur and inspiration flood your mind, be willing and eager to share your newfound wisdom. Avoid the temptation to rigorously hold on to revelations. Steer clear of controlling others for your own purposes. Most of all, with your visualization skills based on the development of your third eye or Anja center. See your life linked with a fellowship or like-minded souls, your true ring of power in the world. Traditional tarot archetype is the Hierophant. The zodiacal ruler is Taurus. Wow, very powerful. I don't know what this preparing live stream. We're already live. This is letting me know. This is doing something different, something new. It's not been doing before. All right. So now okay, that was the ego. So now we're on to the L, which this is the future. And it is the 5 of crystals. All right, 5 of crystals. All right. In this card, a wise grandpa gnome is placing the final touches on a sacred medallion. Perched at the top of a tree house, there are 2 aspects to the medallion's design, a pinnacle and golden circles. The circles and the star together in one pattern indicate the union of earth and heaven, which is me and my beloved, my twin. We are the original twin flames, the original ancient beloveds, he and I. That's why we're having the same human experience of me, Mary, being his devoted and faithful companion while he's incarcerated. Been on my twin flame journey with my twin for 32 years. Since I was 16. I met my twin when I was 16 years old and he was 27. All right. And that led us to 3 separate paths together. Prison journey, twin flame journey, and life journey together. All right. The 5 points of the star represents birth, initiation, service, rest, and transformation. This symbol is used as a beautiful emblem or stained glass motif for a home because it represents the evolution of humanity and is a protective shield. Grandpa Gnome whistles a happy tune for he has manifested a vision of beauty. The apples on the tree are ripe, revealing the fruition of a task well done. The birds convey the rewards of spiritual freedom that come from a well-constructed life. Fully embrace the gifts offered in this card. Remember to pick the right potentials that life reveals to you at this time. Let them manifest. Creativity is at the core of your existence. You might like to explore stained glass work, pottery, woodworking, sewing, or other handcrafts as a new hobby. Above all, as you pursue creative outlets, stay in touch with the wonders of the earth and all its heavenly beauty. All right, now the final part is doorway into new world, and it's D. Justice, and it's represented by Libra, and it's the Midas touch, which I have because I am the Holy Spirit in the flesh that brings abundance to all who seeks. With the Spirit, Holy Spirit's guidance. But if you don't follow the guidance, you fall off the cliff, don't you? Okay, y'all used to it of being in the spirit. She's manifested in the flesh. Full fruits, full gifts, and you'll be seeing it demonstrated. Never talked and repeated talked. It's time for y'all to get up close and personal and get to know the real Holy Spirit that's walking earth with you in a body, Jesus said. All right. This is the Midas touch. All right. This is the final card, and then I'll be closing out this reading. All right. Throughout the evolution of the tarot, this card has usually been portrayed as a female figure, sometimes blindfolded, representing cosmic justice. I am the queen of justice, the goddess of justice. I am Justia. That is why I am a magical prison activist. I am the magical lawyer, the judge, the jury. I am divine justice, he says. I rule and have the same equal authority and power as my beloved, which is the new Jesus in new body, not what y'all perceive him. All right. Sitting upon a throne, holding a sword of spiritual power in her right hand, which I fully do. The goddess of wisdom, as known as Themis, is ancient Greece, and Mott, I am all these embodiments. I am all the embodiments of all these 10,000 goddesses and one female. And that is me. I am the true living embodiment. There is no other. They're all trying to copycat, but they're not. They're not naturally born. I was naturally born and gifted all this. I am the true embodiment of all these goddesses. All right. My vessel was designed special to hold all this light. These other ones are mere humans. They are false embodiments. They're not the truth. All right. This goddess of wisdom was known as Themis in ancient Greece and Ma in ancient Egypt. As one moved towards the afterlife, there was a need to balance one's accounts and be weighed in the celestial scales as a human soul. The children's story of the Midas touch is a profound teaching on this subject. In the tale, King Midas has a beautiful daughter whom he loves very much, but closer to his heart is his desire for gold. One day, while he is counting his wealth, a stranger appears and asks him what he would like more than anything in the world. The king, without forethought, abruptly asks that everything he touches become gold. The mysterious stranger tells him that by sunrise the next day, his wish will be granted. As the first rays of light enter the king's chambers in the morning, the king is astonished to see that his wish has indeed been granted. A chair, his bed, and even the glorious roses in his garden turn to gold at his very touch. However, his daughter, who loved the roses, runs to her father, terribly upset at the sudden turn of events. The king reaches out to comfort her, and shockingly, she turns to gold as well. Beside himself with grief, the king once again encounters the stranger who asks the mighty ruler if he has learned his lesson. King Midas begs that the golden touch be taken away. The stranger tells him to dive into a pool of water in the garden with a special vase and fill it with water from the depths of the pool. This represents a ritualistic cleansing of his sins of avarice and pride. Midas is told that if he pours his water on everything that has been turned to gold, all his water, all his precious objects will once again be restored to their natural state. Sure enough, the stranger's words hold true, and King Midas is able to bring his daughter and the beautiful roses of the garden back to life. The clear moral of this fairy tale is that there is something much more precious and close to our hearts than material wealth or gold. The beauty and sacredness of life all around us. Another lesson to think ahead concerning the implications of your acts. For your innermost wishes may very well come true, causing more grief than happiness. When this card appears in your reading, be sensitive and loving to the people around you and turn your back on greed. Appreciate the simple and beautiful things in your life by realizing that all that glitter is not gold. It's like these false prophets out here. When you can't even, they're blinding you with the bling bling, when the real one you need to be seeking and searching is right here. I don't know any of you, so why would I want to, I don't even want to be public, but my beloved's making me go public, so therefore I fear him and not no man or no woman or no wannabes. Anyways, that all that glitters is not gold. The gentle touch of a loved one may be more important than making money or struggling to earn a promotion. Balance out your life. Trust your intuitive judgment over cold logic. Weigh your decisions carefully to avoid harming yourself and the people you love. Traditional tarot archetype is justice. The zodiacal ruler is Libra. Wow. Well, I hope y'all got the understanding of this message for tonight. I hope you enjoyed the new introduction of a new read that will be added to the channel weekly. All right. Again, my name is Mary. I am the Divine Feminine Christ, the true only embodiment of the feminine Christ, the sacred feminine. The other ones are copycat counterfeits, he said. Anyways, there's not many female messiahs. There was only ever meant one female messiah and one male messiah, not a bunch. But anyways, I am leading the 144,000. See, these are falling out, and I'm not giving these messages because I'm trying to clear the energy and put them up. They just don't want to follow directions tonight, I guess. Anyways, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I go live. Also, it adds your name to my list to be added to the drawing that I will be having on June 21st. Hope you enjoyed the reading. Hope you got a little bit of understanding of what's about to go down. I am the woman of apocalypse to take down the Whore of Babylon. Anyways, till tomorrow, good night, sweet dreams. It is 12:12 a.m. Central Time, my time in Alabama. Peace, love, and light.